The Raptors coming off a win in New York, 113-104. Van Vliet, the lob to Achiuwa for the first two of the game.
Here in Philly, and on NBA TV tonight, the Raptors in the road blacks.
Once again, McCall that time was looking for one. Fred transition three, straight out of the book of North Philly's finest, Kyle Lowry. The transition three. It's a 7-0 run.
Pacers have a field goal to start. And another dunk for Achiuwa.
I'm telling you, they move it quickly. And
tough spell, T. Hopefully you can start building with this homestand. They originally came back home to play 10 or 12, and there's a follow-up bucket out.
Van Vliet to the corner. Trent Jr. again for three. Knocks this one down.
Dishing out to Seth Curry, who missed Tuesday's defeat to the Bucks with a foot contusion. Here comes Fred VanVleet trying to take it all the way, and he does.
on that note, Goran, you watch, right? You observe to see the age difference or the culture, the background, and you see if you send Freddie knock down a three of his own.
And now VanVleet lets a three fly.
Son off the bench scores his first two. Also, Joe Ingles checks in. In the paint, floater good.
Beal, that's for two. Misses. VanVleet running. VanVleet fakes the pass, finishes. He's got 32, and a timeout will be taken here by Wes Unseld Jr.
7 to shoot for Toronto. Anunoby out to VanVleet, and he gets it to go.
The bench and back-to-back offensive rebounds.
Got back over to Trent Jones Jr. I'm sorry, Gary Trent. What am I thinking about?
Dort
VanVleet gets it back, turns the corner, the no look inside, tough pass, and a big bucket thrown down by Burke.
Job going high for that rebound. KCP lost it on the way up. That's what this Toronto team can do.
26 now for Maxey. Under 6 to play. Mikhailuk with the answer.
Those are the shots he was making last night, Chris. That's a deeper three.
Yeah.
That is a deeper three.
has 11 off.
That's a highlight reel moment there, man.
Hassan.
The crowd wanted a double triple.
Wow.
VanVleet off the glass to beat the shot clock.
16-4 Sixers run. The lead 10, 45 seconds to go. Green staying close to VanVleet, going over the screen, and VanVleet still able to find the way to the rim.
Cut off, shot clock, and a turnover. Lead pass, Pascal runs it, slam dunk, and just a glimmer of hope here. 104-95.
To that one bucket against the Lakers.
And VanVleet got it inside Brogdon.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep.
9 turnovers here in the first half makes it just a 4-point game. VanVleet, wide open look, rainbows up and hits the three.
Reminds me, it's almost a mirror image of Sean Livingston.
Great call. VanVleet, the pull-up jumper. We're tied at 26.
VanVleet has led the way for them. 26 for Fred tonight. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. And banks it in. 29.
Forcing VanVleet to have to regather it.
VanVleet just got low. Sabonis couldn't get low enough.
Kick out, U to 3. That good looks, Barnes on the inside. Now here's Fred. Bucket and bucket, VanVleet.
VanVleet working against Bogey, who's yet to score in this first half. VanVleet deep, yes, buries it.
Beal going to the scorer's table. VanVleet The elbow jumper. Fred VanVleet now 2 of 5 from the floor, 4 points, 4 assists.
We saw him in Boston last night, but not playing the second half of the back-to-back.
You mentioned it, just resting him. 76ers can relate to that. We've seen other players as VanVleet knocks down a 3. Tatum, Smart, Richardson, Langford, and Cantor for Boston. Fred! Bucket and book it as VanVleet knocks it down.
I'll tell you what, Martin defensively is playing pretty good. I mean, he gets to the basket there, but he was fighting VanVleet.
Ingles leaves it for Conley. Again, just
9 points for Beal on 3 of 6 from the floor. VanVleet, nice move. Fred VanVleet, 6 points. He had 17, 9, and 8. Now a steal. VanVleet for 3.
That might be a timeout.
Head fake, one dribble. Nice little baseline knockdown.
VanVleet left alone, top of the key. Not often he's going to miss that shot.
That's part of what he's talking about.
Boucher.
We'll keep an eye on it.
Initial action off the ball handler, off the high pick and roll, or protect the basket. And the Raptors bigs are doing a great job. See Freddie do a better job of knocking down the 3.
Toronto back in front court with VanVleet, guarded by Bogey. Right to left hand. Works the wing, fires up an off-balance shot. My goodness, timeout.
Lead.
Harry Trent Jr. Fred freed up. Got it. 2 foot on the line.
And if you're wondering at home, why do you always give it to the big guy when he runs? Because if you like running, that means you need someone to rebound for you, and it's usually the big guy. So spoon feed it.
And that was all the way from this side of the floor to the opposite side after getting 2 deflections. It's still closing out for a contest.
And up top, there's VanVleet.
Barnes is out. He was the one that was guarding Brogdon. And when
Then Fleet drives on Donovan, picked up by Hassan. Search dribble, bang. Like it's
He passed up an open look, I believe, in the heat of the moment where he should have pulled it. And you cannot lose that confidence. Just because you missed that shot, you have to stay focused and locked in offensively.
I see that often. A one-on-one rebounding battle that Andre loses.
VanVleet make it 4 from downtown.
Jaylen Brown. Brown asking for a screen and then taken away by Rockford's finest. And count the bucket, Fred VanVleet.
Keelan, after an 8 of 15 start from three-point range, has struggled of late. Just 4 of his last 23 now. And the basket by VanVleet.
And the weak side rebound for Trent. He's looking to run. VanVleet off the glass. 16 points for Fred VanVleet.
There was a guaranteed 2 that they opted out of for the potential 3. Look at this.
VanVleet takes the contact, goes up and over Drummond. He's got 26.
They got their best perimeter defensive player on him in Craig. Oh my goodness.
We just finished talking about those 2. They might be a tag team combo.
Wait, do we have the WWE promo read? Here's a chew on the inside.
Maybe 5-6 times guys driving to the hole.
Avdia back off the bench. Birch wide open, and we're going to need a timeout.
Unable to finish on the putback.
That's a shame because that was one heck of a rebound initially.
VanVleet comes to post.
Silky smooth as man.
McConnell nearly had another steal against VanVleet. Those are 2 undrafted players at the point guard position. VanVleet.
Shot clock doesn't reset. Barnes launches from the corner. The 3 is good.
I thought he was going to lose his confidence. When you don't take that baseline shot, that's a sign to me as a player that you're losing confidence in shooting the ball.
VanVleet, the difficult fadeaway. 27 now for Fred VanVleet.
The all. Just over 4 to play, third quarter. VanVleet turning the corner. Maxey trying to get him from behind, but couldn't.
so solid as Van Vliet.
Brogdon missed it. And I think he just needed to have the discussion with Coach Carlisle.
First 12 games, just 21% from three. Van Vliet splashes a three.
That ball was deflected, so no backcourt violation. Beal looking to Gafford. Gafford stripped by Van Vliet out of bounds. Neto trying to stay with him. The step back by Van Vliet is good. He is 10 of 15 for 25 points.
Smart in Boston coming off of a loss. They dropped 2 in a row. Here's Fred getting on a roll right there.
Beal's got 11 points. Van Vliet, the step back jumper. You know he can get hot.